In the hours after iconic newswoman Barbara Walters died on Friday, tributes poured in from famous friends, colleagues and fans. She lived her life with no regrets, Berger's statement continued. She was a trailblazer not only for female journalists, but for all women. Fellow TV titan Oprah Winfrey led a long list of notable admirers to pay their respects to Walters. The media mogul wrote on Instagram that she was grateful Walters had been such a powerful and gracious role model. Former Walt Disney Company CEO Robert Iger was among the first to reflect on Walters' one-of-a-kind legacy and send his condolences to Walters' daughter Jacqueline. Barbara was a true legend, a pioneer not just for women in journalism but for journalism itself, Iger said in a statement to People and via Twitter. She was a one-of-a-kind reporter who landed many of the most important interviews of our time, from heads of state and leaders of regimes to the biggest celebrities and sports icons. I had the pleasure of calling Barbara a colleague for more than 3 decades, but more importantly, I was able to call her a dear friend. She will be missed by all of us at the Walt Disney Company, and we send our deepest condolences to her daughter Jacqueline. Several tributes came in from co-hosts of The View, which Walters created in 1997 and moderated for many years. Rosie O'Donnell simply called her former boss and colleague a legend on Instagram. Star Jones, one of The View's first-ever co-hosts, tweeted, "I owe Barbara Walters more than I could ever repay. Rest well sister. Mother. Friend. Colleague. Mentor." Jones's fellow OG View co-host Debbie Mtnopoulos shared on her Instagram story that she was so sad. "No words right now. Thank you for everything. You single-handedly changed my life and the life of every other female journalist by leading the way for us all," Mtnopoulos continued. "May you rest in peace and in power and beauty, you amazing woman. I owe you everything, as do so many others. You will always be my hero." The story included a picture of Walters and Mtnopoulos set in 1997. "My first month on at The View, my best friend took this picture from the audience and literally just showed it to me about 4 hours ago." She reminisced. "We were laughing so hard about how young and silly I was, and then about an hour later I got the news. I am in shock. I love you, Barbara, always and forever. You taught me everything." Former panelist Meghan McCain wrote, in part, that Walters' hard-hitting questions and welcoming demeanor made her a household name and leader in American journalism. McCain's conservative predecessor Elizabeth Hasselbeck shared an Instagram reel with a caption that read, in part, "I love you, Barbara. God is in this story. I have few words tonight." Plugging her next Fox News appearance, she added, "It will be an honor to be broadcasting about your love and legacy." #TheBestStriesrin. Even Michelle Collins shared a special View tradition. One of the first rites of passage of becoming a host on At The View was to have lunch with Barbara Walters. "Few times in my life have I been that nervous. She was an absolute trailblazer, class, elegance, smarts that are increasingly hard to come by. I'll always be grateful." RIP. Members of the broadcast journalism community also offered condolences, praise and memories, with Good Morning America anchor Robin Roberts noting she'd be forever grateful for Barbara's stellar example.